So Utah's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense...
Turning it on! Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Utes! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Baylor's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance in this. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. The corners are walked up tight. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Utah! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able... They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gives it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. This time he's got it. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and still on his feet. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chain
sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your... We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how you get it done. Third down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on third down?
Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Upshaw. Dances away. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Stumbled to the ground.
And that's one of the things I love about this quarterback. He has the athleticism and the elusiveness that when things break down and they're not perfect, he can still make the play go. Great job of buying time and locating the receiver down.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down the one. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Going to try to get... Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, find their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. the Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Going for the goal line. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Upshaw. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, fires downfield. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Makes a man miss. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. And the youth will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball in the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This offense has it with really good field position. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw. It's Upshaw. Bringing the heat. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, you'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defense...
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. DB's right up on the receivers. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they've gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. Right on the money. Breaks the tackle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Utes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Wants to throw again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Utes headed quickly to the line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletions are...
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Can't get him to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets rid of it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. Touchdown, Utes! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship, and winning a national championship